Container gardens are a really good option for gardeners who don't have a lot of space in their yards. You can plant pretty much anything that you can plant in a ground bed inside of a container, put it on your patio, put it on your deck. Any place where you couldn't garden in the soil, you can still garden in a container. First thing we have to do is select our container. There are a lot of different container options out there. Many of them are very decorative. What you want to do is select what size container are we going to use, and that's going to then dictate what plant species we can pick and what kinds of soil we're going to stick in the container. One mistake that you don't want to make is you don't want to fill up your pot with garden soil. Garden soil is great in the garden, but in the container, it doesn't drain enough. And let's illustrate why that is. A shallow container holds lots of water and becomes a swamp if you have a media that doesn't drain well. In a deeper container, we're going to drain more water out of the container. So in a shallow pot, you want to use a good, well-drained potting soil. In a deeper container, you can use a potting soil, but you can also mix a little bit of regular garden soil in it if you want to. So you've picked a good grade commercial potting soil. We're going to fill the pot up about halfway with potting soil. We want to make sure that we leave enough space in the container to put the plants in the potting soil that the plants have been grown in up to this point. Now let's pick some plants to go in this container. Now you've got a lot of choices when you pick your plants. You can use anything that you can grow in a regular garden. The two species that we are going to use in this particular container are a pepper and a marigold. We're going to put the pepper plant in the middle of the container because the pepper plant is obviously the bigger plant. And then we're going to add some marigolds. Marigolds are a nice choice for this. They've got a nice orange color to them. They aren't going to get too big. Now what you want to do is fill the rest of the container up with potting soil. It's just about ready to go to its final home in your yard, your patio, on your deck, wherever it is that you're going to put it. The last thing we need to do with this is to go ahead and water it. Especially for this first watering, give it a good drink of water so that the plant gets a good start. Start by picking a nice container that fits in the location where you want it to be. Second, fill it up with a good quality potting soil. Put those plants in the container, water it very well to get the plants well established, and then finally pick it up and carry it to wherever your final home for it is and enjoy it for the rest of the summer.